Nice one, Karla. Just go wide, okay? More in front. Okay, if you let that ball drop, it's dropping right here, right on the baseline. I want you to imagine it dropping like slightly inside the court. Okay, and then very close to the contact. Like about when you start the racket drop, you're gonna start leaning forward. And you get really effortless forward momentum that way. So don't be afraid to throw it in front.
Oh my God.
Now it's too far in front. Okay, so that's the other extreme. Like if you would let that bounce, it would have bounced here. That's way too far in front. Do you feel yourself reaching forward? Yeah, it's too far. You gotta find the middle ground.
Okay.
Too far in front. Take your time. Don't rush the bottom portion of your serve. Take your time. You got all the time in the world. Yes! I love the way that sounded. It was good pace. Unfortunately, it was a little bit long though.
Okay.
Now here's the interesting thing, what happens on the serve. Most people believe when you throw the ball a little bit, you're going to stand around the baseline. Let's say you throw the ball a little bit behind you. Yes, that's a big cause of the ball going long. But interestingly, also, if you throw it too far in front, not only is there a chance to go into the net, but also you can miss it long. You know why? Because subconsciously, you know, even without realizing this, you know that the angle is impossible to get it over the net. So if you try to make contact with way out here, the angle is impossible. The racket face will be too close, you can't get it over the net. So naturally what happens with most players, they start doing this. They start opening the racket face like this, and then they steer the ball long. So even though you're throwing it way in front, missing long is actually a very common problem of the ball going too far in front on the toss.
Okay. Nope.
Again, too far in front. And throw a little higher. Come on, Karla. Maybe your best serve so far. Good miss. If it hits the top of the tape, I consider it a good serve. You're literally like millimeters away from making it, so.
Too far.
What do you think? Tell me.
Oh, it's too far in front.
Exactly. You can feel it, right?
Yeah, I couldn't reach it. No, I dropped the racket head. That was so weird. Did you see that?
Well, what I saw was you dropped because the toss was a little bit low, but what I saw was exactly what I was talking about before. Your racket opened like this. This was the angle, and that's why the ball went way out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's one of those things, like that was an impossible toss. The toss was so off that it was very hard to make that serve. So it's a question whether you should maybe catch that one and do it over again. Good try. Do it again. Love that serve, Karla. It's an ace.
Ha.
Here we go. Nice. Even better ace. Nobody's getting that back. That side is working well, okay? So let's practice now the slice down the tee. You know how to slice. We've done it many times. You're going to slice it down the tee. This is going to be a change-up serve you're going to use every now and then, okay?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Come on.
Oh,
It's all right. Just picture a more vertical swing pass. So picture this movement of the racket. Finish with your palm of your hand up towards the sky. Just strings up towards the sky. It's more of this movement on the slice. Toss can be the same as your flat serve, okay?
no.
It's all right. I like those serves, Karla. Even though they're not going to the target that you're intending to go to, those are still very good serves. That is an ace. So that's a serve that definitely is a lower percentage serve compared to the wide one, simply because that target is a little bit closer. You have less room for error, even though the net is lower. But most people have a harder time getting those targets than the ones wide. So I would say if you're playing a service game, I'd go 75% of the time out wide. Not only is that the higher percentage serve, but also it's going to the righty's backhand return, which is usually weaker. But that doesn't mean that this serve is not important. It's very important. Every now and then, you surprise them. You can get kind of a easy ace that way. While we're here on the ad side, let's practice the kicker a little bit.
Okay.
So let me see your kick.
It's good, I'm telling you.
No, it's good. All right, that's not bad. It's all right. Okay, a couple more. That's good, actually. I don't mind that at all. So, Karla, you got a great kick serve. All the kick serve components that you need are there. You're staying sideways, you're tossing the ball correctly, but the only thing is it doesn't have too much pace, which is not a problem. I'd rather have you serve like this and be very consistent with your second serve than overhitting and missing. But having said that, since you have some good fundamentals going on, let's try to get a little bit more zip on the kicker. So what you're going to do is, right now, you're tossing the ball straight along the baseline. I want you to actually try to throw it inside the baseline a little bit, and then slightly lean on the kicker. Lean on the kicker. And here's the thing. You can actually lean on it a little bit earlier than you do on your flat serve. See, the leaning in on the flat and the slice has to be a little bit delayed. So it's somewhere, it starts somewhere around the racket drop and then goes into the contact. But on the kicker, because we do want to make contact right above our head, we don't want to make contact in front of our head to get a little bit of a higher bounce and a higher net clearance. We can slide our body inside a little bit sooner. That was better, Karla. So you understand the concept?
Yep.
You're going to lean on that serve a little bit more, get your body in there earlier, and that's going to give you more pace. All right, here we go. Toss is at 1 o'clock. Get it more at 12. Maybe the best serve you hit so far. It was a little bit wide, but it was the proper way to do it. You were leaning in early on there. That was good.
No.
Slide that toss slightly more towards 12 o'clock. Come on. Okay, that was a powerful serve, but they had very little kick on it. Do you know why?
So I hit it too.
Well, here's what happened. You threw the ball again, 12:30. The racket had straightened out. So you got a little bit of slice on there, but you didn't really get any kick. So what you got to do is, here, go ahead and turn sideways. I'll show you. Turn sideways. Okay, Karla, so here's what I want you to imagine. When you are tossing the ball up, it's going to be in this area over here. It's going to be right on top of your head, and it's going to be towards your left ear, or you can even picture the right ear for that matter. It's going to be slightly this way of your head. So that would be 11:45, 11:30, okay, past 12 o'clock. You're going to make that toss go past 12. And now what's going to happen as a result of that, your racket's going to be naturally be more towards the side, and you'll get more kick on the ball. All right, let me try. Again, I'm going to move the camera again. We have to assume that you're going to lean early, that you're going to throw it in front, but now we got to make sure we catch where exactly you're tossing it, okay? So go ahead and keep serving. A little bit more to the left, Kay. Come on now. That was more like a 10:30. That was too extreme. Yeah, you couldn't reach it back. It was too far over. Again, that's like 10 o'clock. It worked. You got a hold of it, but it's a kind of an extreme toss. Get it at 11 and you're going to be in perfect shape.
Oh, no.
What do you think? Where was that?
No, it's 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, right? Absolutely perfect. What do you think about that serve?
That was good. That was good.
You see? But on this one, unfortunately, you didn't do the other thing we did before, which is
I didn't go in.
to go forward and get a little bit more body behind the kicker.
Okay.
So those two things are huge when it comes to the kick serve. You got to get the toss right, and also to get more pace. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that kick serve that you hit, but to get a little bit more zip on it, get more forward momentum.
Okay.
All right, but good job. Your kicker is looking great. Now, let's work on the can opener. Slice out wide. All right. So you don't know what it's called, can opener? Never heard that? Here, watch. It's like a can opener. Ah, right there. I don't know why it's called that,
I don't either.
but I'm pretty sure it's called that.
I believe you.
Absolutely spectacular. Was that on the line?
Almost.
Oh, it was a little bit wide. Still a good serve though. Okay, here's the deal with the toss on the slice. Personally, I like the slice from 12, but some people have trouble with it. They're more comfortable slicing from like 1 or 12:30. How about you?
I mean, I was just trying to go straight up, so 12.
Straight up 12, you like that
Yeah.
location? Well, I just find that some players have a hard time getting the lateral swing path when the toss is more in the center. On the other hand, it gives other players a little bit more room to swing to the side, so you get a little bit more range of motion. So it depends on the player. You know Angelique Kerber?
Yeah.
Yeah, she throws it way to the side. I was only going to say like 2 o'clock would be for righties, but she's lefty, so she throws it at 10, way over there, and she's got a great slice. So it depends. But personally, if you are comfortable slicing from 12, I think there is more advantages to it. I personally prefer it too. I think there's more power potential there, more range of motion. All right, here we go. There that one you flattened out.
I gotta roll it.
Yeah, picture that lateral swing path. Absolutely beautiful slice, Karla. That is fantastic. You're very versatile with your serve. I love it. There it is. All right, now I got a surprise for you, okay?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna surprise you. Something we've never done. We've been working together for how long now? 6 years?
Just about.
I got a surprise for you. I want you to serve the hardest serve of your life.
Okay.
Flat down the tee.
Okay.
Absolutely demolish the serve.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some from my bag, okay? Keep serving super hard. I'll show you something. Hardest serve of your life.
No. 60 miles an hour.
I don't know, it's not picking up any speed.
It's because it's so slow.
No, I might have to stand in front. All right, Karla, now you saw what it is. It's a radar gun, okay? You want to know how fast you're serving, right?
Yeah.
All right, please don't hit me.
Get lower.
No, let me do it from this. You go through the tee, I trust you. Hold on. Go on.
You right in the face.
No, 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 I'll see, I'm looking at the ball. It's fine, I'll get out of the way. Wow. Karla,
20 miles an hour.
it's 30 miles an hour.
Are you serious? That's
Yes.
so bad. Wait, let me hit this one out this way. I feel like I have a really strong serve that way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
30 mph. Hold on,
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I said, are you ready?
Go. Flat. Didn't detect that one. Do another one. Didn't detect that one either. Do it again.
See, it's broken.
I paid $300 for this, by the way. $300, Karla.
Dropping cash.
It's supposed to work from behind too. You keep serving. This one didn't detect this one at all.
I think maybe you're too far away. What if you just like move there?
Yeah, I'll just do from here. Go ahead. 78, Karla.
See, I told you not to.
78. 78. All right, it works from behind. So keep serving flat. That was a little bit of slice. Let's try to get it up to 80, okay?
Gonna kill my shoulder.
No. Don't do that. Like, just try to get the power. Hold on one second. It's a very good thing you brought up. When it comes to power on the serve, the most power you'll ever get when it feels the most effortless. It feels like as if you were putting no effort into it whatsoever. So just execute the fundamentals correctly. Think about your toss, and the power is going to come by itself. Don't try to force it and arm it. You actually serve slower that way. All right, here we go. Karla.
83.
83. This is good speed, actually.
Thanks.
That's very good speed. 74, but you caught that one. You caught that one a little bit off.
No.
74 again. That was a really clean serve. 67.
I'm playing.
Because you put a little bit of cut on there. Anytime you slice it, it takes speed out. Now do a kick, you'll see it'll go way down. A kick will probably be, on your serve, I'm guessing like 55.
You think?
Yeah, probably.
I want to try to do it with it like
Do a kick,
what we just said.
like what we just did. Actually 68 on that one. But I don't think it was a kick, it was a slice. Do it again. What'd I tell you? 57.
57?
57 on the kicker. All right, now one more. Give me a bomb. Now don't blow your shoulder out, okay? Execute the fundamentals. I don't want you to arm the serve. You'll get the most power if you do a fundamentally perfect serve. That's the most power you'll ever get.
Okay.
And also, personally, what I think when it comes to speed, when I go down the tee, it always takes some speed out because naturally there's some slice on the serve when I aim there. So my max speed on this particular side is out wide. Karla,
What'd I get? 84? Oh.
84. This is a good speed, I'm telling you, Karla. All right, Karla, here, I want to do one more exercise with you. This is a consistency exercise. As important as speed is, there's a reason why I never bring out the radar guns and all that. I think it is fun, and it gives you an idea of like your serve speed and all that. But when you play at the recreational level, you never know how fast your serve is when you play a match. So obsessing on that is not the greatest thing. But also I will add that a lot of people, when they get a radar gun, they start serving wrong. So what they'll do is just picture somebody at those radar guns at tournaments that they have. You've seen those, right?
Yeah.
Those cages. You just see people how they serve into those. It's always the same serve. They won't use the body. They just blow out their arm. Watch. They just go like this. Ah! They like completely accelerate the arm as fast as possible. And number one, you hurt your arm that way. And number two, most importantly, you don't even get your fastest serve speed. Like I told you before, the fastest serve you'll ever hit is the one that's the most fundamentally sound. And 84 mile an hour, the radar seems to be pretty accurate. That's pretty good. I think you can get actually up to 90 and eventually up to 100 if you keep working on it. But one more thing we got to do. Speed is nice to have, but what's better to have is consistency. All right, so I'm going to give you 10 serves. Give me that one ball. I'm going to put 10 balls on my racket, and you do the serve you're choosing. I don't care what you do. You just got to tell me what you're going to do. And we're going to see how many out of 10 you're going to get in, okay?
Okay.
All right, what are you doing? You're doing kick, slice, flat,
Slice not wide.
slice to the T, you mean? Or you really mean slice out wide on the outside?
Yeah, why not?
Interesting. I don't really do that because you know what it is?
Tell me.
If you slice wide there, the ball won't it will break the rightward trajectory a little bit if you slice it really well.
Oh, so it'll go kind of like in the middle?
Will go towards the court. Yeah. It'll still have a rightward trajectory, but it'll break the rightward trajectory.
Okay.
So I usually go flat there or kick. And if I go slice, I go to the T.
All right. Then I'll do flat.
Flat out wide. All right, here we go. I'll keep track for you.
I just think I like accidentally slice it, so. Well,
That's okay. If it's accidental, there's nothing you can do. Come on. 1 out of 1.
slice up the T.
You don't have to call the direction. Just tell me what serve you're doing.
Slice.
Slice. All right.
No!
All right, let's start over. Karla,
What did you want me to get?
let's start over. We got a little confused with the direction. Actually, I don't want to put additional pressure on you. Yes, that's the way of doing this exercise, but the degree of difficulty is super high. So I just want you to tell me what serve you're doing. Where you're going, keep that to yourself.
Okay. Okay.
Then if it doesn't go exactly where you planned, it still looks like a good serve. So we just decrease the degree of difficulty a little bit and make the pressure less. And just tell me what serve you're doing. We'll start over. First serve.
Kick.
Kick. 1 out of 1.
Flat. No!
1 out of 2. Stay positive. Come on.
Flat.
2 out of 3.
Kick. No!
Yes, it was good. 3 out of 4.
Flat. No!
3 out of 5. Stay positive. Take your time. Don't rush.
Kick.
Okay.
Slice.
That's the best serve you hit so far. Now, 5 out of 8. 7.
7. We were 6. 7.
5 out of 7. Thank you, Karla. You're the one that's good at math. Thank you for helping me. All right. I said no jokes. I've made a joke be inside your service motion. Very bad. Bad coaching. I'm sorry.
It was good. 6 out of 8.
Very nice. 6 out of 8. You got 2 more.
But no more jokes.
No more jokes. Here we go.
Ooh, kick.
It wasn't a joke anyway.
No.
Long. And we got 6 out of 9. Last one. If you get this one, it's good.
7.
That'd be good.
Isn't it 7 out of 9?
Huh?
7 out of 9? No.
6 out of 9. It's 6 out of
Oh,
9
so
right
late.
now.
Okay.
Come on, you got one more.
Flat.
You can get 70%.
Flat right here.
And you got 70%. Fantastic. Now the only serve that I think was wrong, where you said, there was one you said kick and ended up being a slice.
Kick. No!
I forget which one it was, but there was only one wrong serve.
It was a toss.
So this is a great drill because you have perfect command of what type of serve you're hitting, and also decision making. If you feel like you have confidence to go for a flat serve, go for a flat serve. You proved it there. You did on the last one. You ended up hitting flat, and you made it. And 70%, it's a good score.
Thank you.
All right, nice serving, Karla. Good job today.